so progression for being able to engage the core better, thinking about like standing, walking, like single leg balance, to be able to kind of bring that all together. So of course you can do this in seated, which is featured in one of the other videos of like the opposite arm and leg like this in seated position. It's a good place to start. But when you're ready to start it in weight bearing, but you can't quite get your balance on one leg, you're gonna use the wall. Think of like a plank position. You're gonna be with your elbows, forearms on the wall here. So you'll be standing totally upright, and then you'll be bringing one leg up and in, like across your body. Think about the opposite arm kind of sliding in, but not coming down. We wanna keep it up, keep that chest up, keep those ribs anchored. Don't arch your back excessively. You wanna anchor back and down through your ribs and your hips, and lift the chest up with the shoulders coming back. So think of that kind of scoop and lift here, up and across like that. So I'm gonna show you here on the wall. We're gonna get into position and then kind of bring it in. So you wanna imagine like there's a roller, like a foam roller here, and you're kind of hugging that like a telephone pole. You don't wanna really cross midline because it will put you off balance pretty easily. That would be definitely more of an advanced move and something that most people really don't need to be able to do, at least not right away. So more important that you can hold yourself up and get your single leg balance. So again, up and in. Use this other hand as needed for support on the wall, stability, but I'm always trying to get taller here with my whole body and then be able to go back and forth. And again, like bring that elbow in, but keep it high, up above, back and forth. And I'm lifting from my abdominal muscles. You can press into the wall through the knee, but be lifting the pelvis as you bring those ribs back. Really feel your abdominal muscles tightening up. Lifting the belt buckle or the belt line, the front of the pelvis, and pulling the ribs back, the lower ribs back to close down that abdominal space and tighten it for more stability and control through your midsection. And so single leg out away from the wall, and this is where you'd be working towards a single leg balance, where you might just side to side, a little bit of a crunch there, but again, I'm getting tall. And then in stride, where I shift forward. Again, if I'm bringing this knee up and forward, it's gonna be this arm, same as my stance leg, and I can kind of rock and swing like this. And then again, a more advanced version of this would be add a skater component, so you have full rotation through your body, but that's much more advanced, so don't rush into that if you don't feel like you can handle it. But it's gonna be something like this. So I come across like a curtsy, and then I'm coming up and bringing it here. So actually, when I come across, I'm gonna be here. So this hand is kind of towards that foot back there, and then the elbow towards the knee. Hand towards the foot, elbow towards the knee. Opposite leg and arm. And then of course I can switch. Try to get tall. Don't let it pull you down. You get tall off of this leg, assistance from the core, put it all together. So you can try that with a slow march. You can even do it a little mini one if you don't feel comfortable getting your legs so high, like this, but make sure you are safe. Maybe practice along a counter or wall for safety initially, just so you have something to grab a hold of if you do happen to lose your balance, if that's something you have a problem with. So hopefully that's helpful in building up your core strength and control and balance and all those things that are necessary for good function.